Yo, what's up? This is Daniel.
What's up, Salad?
Yo, we're here at Them Boys again. We're doing a reaction video to the episode 2 of season 2 of Invincible. Episode 1 was good. Season 1 was a banger. So, we're hopeful for this season. We want to see what it's going to give us. We want to see more Omni-Man, more Alan, everybody else, other characters other than Mark. Yeah, my boy Alan right here. So, just join us on the ride and then we'll see what we got, boys. So, let's get started.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happened?
For some of you, it probably seemed like this day would never come. But what comes next?
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Maybe if you trained more and complained less, we could get back to saving lives.
Fine, go. I'd be melted helping you mutilate yourself.
There's only one way this kid. Make him pay for what he did to your world.
Boys, the episode was great. I enjoyed it. It had a lot of mysteries, especially the character, this new Martian character that came in. They call him Livingston. He's like working for the government.
Oh, the shapeshifter.
Yeah, he's pretty badass. I mean, hopefully he seems like a good guy. So hopefully, we get something out of him, something positive. Hopefully he helps Mark or something.
He looked way out of scene though, and he was like,
yeah, he's not used to being
like
like a regular human. Yeah, like he hasn't adapted yet. But I mean, he'll get there. So far, I feel like people know, maybe people around him, like that general that saw him in the restroom.
That like something's off.
I have a feeling they know something's up with him.
Yeah.
And then since they gave him the lead, and he was like, "Wait, what do you think I know about Martians?" Like they were like referring to him. So I'm like, I feel like they kind of know what's up with this guy.
Yeah, and then he saw the other Martian on TV helping people.
Yeah,
so he was like, "Oh, I can help too, and that'll be cool with me."
Yeah.
So he incorporated that to him being welcomed in Earth.
That's the good thing about having like already a Martian there and helping as a superhero, because it gives him a good rep. So he's not seen or frowned upon as like a bad person.
Just come in like, "Oh, you guys already knew my relative over here. I'm gonna just come in."
Yeah,
and
I wonder if they're connected. Like, I wonder if he knows him.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Maybe like race-wise they're connected, but I don't think he knows.
Like family,
because he would have been either knowing of Earth, or been like, "Oh fuck, like I recognize him."
Right. It's weird too because he sees the new Martian, Livingston. He sees the one that's already a superhero. Like, he admires him. He'll watch videos of him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder, like,
if
where
he was a superhero on his planet too. Like,
yeah, I wonder where the new guy, Livingston. I wonder where he came from. Yeah, because I mean, if there was already an integrated Martian as a superhero on Earth, I wonder where he came from. Like, if he came out like recently from space and landed on Earth, or if he was always been there, but just in the background, not doing shit.
Or he was just a fan from, like I said, like he could have been on his planet, and he's like.
But we'll keep watching the series. We'll find out what his issue is. What's up with him? Yeah. Hopefully, like I said, he's a good character, and he seems to be. So
he seems.
I got high hopes.
He was eating frozen pizzas.
Yeah, he doesn't know how good it'll taste. Heat it up.
Heat it up. That boy gonna learn about fire.
So yeah, man. I mean, that was the first piece of the episode. It was very interesting seeing him. Also, another part that I found pretty good was Eve helping the city, but she doesn't really know how to help exactly. Yeah, she knows how to rebuild shit and remake it, but I guess her abilities don't let her see like what really it takes for a building to stay up and not fall.
The whole structure.
Yeah, because I mean, she rebuilt the playground, and that shit fell apart, dude. Like,
well, there was a sinkhole under.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like she can't see stuff like that because I mean, if your name is Adam Eve and you can see atoms and particles and stuff.
I think she could just change. I don't think she can like see.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's a trip, bro. Because like,
that's why she couldn't see the sinkhole.
I was like, bro, like you're over here trying to help and you have good intentions, but look what happened. Like
it was clutch when she went with her parents. She filled her fridge up with food, like gave them that golden apple. Like that wasn't affecting anything. She's just changing the molecular structure.
Yeah, that she should do more stuff like that, like servicing the homeless, maybe creating food and stuff.
That'll be
ending world hunger.
All the people that are homeless right now because of Omni-Man and Invincible.
For reals, bro.
She can just go to the food banks and fill everything.
Like if you can't make buildings for them, at least just give them food or something, food and water.
That'd be perfect.
That's something she could do easily.
Yeah, and then her parents will be chill with that too, because it's not like she's.
I don't know. Yeah,
just
bro.
Contributing stuff. It's like more she's.
It's funny you say that because even like her dad, like I don't know. I feel like something's up with him. He's always on the
he doesn't
defensive.
Superheroes.
Yeah,
like he had too much pride to ask for help. This was working a burger minimum wage job, bro. Like, man, that's dirty.
Yeah, instead of just asking his own daughter, I'm like,
Like,
dude, like, how much pride can you have? Like, it's your own daughter. Like,
Like,
just
she
let
could
go a
just-
little bit, you
yeah.
know? Like,
She
why are you
helped
so
out a little.
stubborn? Even she was saying it in the show, but I mean, I guess that's how it is, you know, that's his character. Hopefully, like, she can change his mind over
Or,
over
like,
the course of the
If
show.
he didn't like the way she did things, they could have, like, discussed and found a middle ground to help.
Right,
You know,
exactly,
like,
exactly.
maybe turning the apple gold wasn't what he wanted. He maybe wanted, like, a job with the government, hook him up or something, you know? Like,
Yeah,
he wanted
yeah.
to do it himself, so give him the resources.
Right, right. But at least they have that golden apple as a backup. in
Hell yeah,
case.
you're going to sell that for fat, right
Dude,
now,
that's
bro.
a
Like,
24 karat golden apple. Like, this
pure
size. Imagine
gold, bro.
how
Like a
much
little-
that's
like
valued
a
at.
softball. Like, that's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, speaking of the
The
relationship
family
between Adam Eve and her dad, like switching to Mark and his mom, it sucks because like the aftermath, it's the emotional
They both need therapy, bro.
yeah,
Like,
it's tough. It's tough.
You need to talk to somebody.
Like living with somebody for 20 years,
For real,
having
bro.
a good life, you know, and then
then
all of a
just one day
sudden
just
that person you've spent your entire life with
causes
not
you
only
to-
is trying to take over the world, but is beating the shit out of your kid, and there's literally not one thing you could do about it, bro.
Seriously,
Other than just watch.
Just staring. Like,
It sucks, man. Imagine how weak she must have felt. Everything that went on in
your
her head,
child,
like
bro, like your child's getting beaten to death in front of you, and you can't do it.
yeah. Luckily, March the Viltrumites, like his genes allowed him to heal like fast enough. But bro, he
Yeah,
escaped death by a hair.
That was ridiculous, man.
Like I think he's probably like one of the only characters. Like I was saying, you know, like who else can take a beating like that? I mean, I know there's other characters out there that are tough,
What's his
but
name?
dude, there's very few that I could think of.
The dude that he was cheating on the chicks? That
Oh, Immortal?
Immortal.
Yeah,
he
Mr.
probably-
Immortal. Yeah, but he'll
Immortal
get killed.
could-
He'll eventually end up getting killed.
He'll just come back to life somehow.
Dude, that power is crazy. Like, you could die. You could actually die.
He's like-
but you just get put together and you'll come back. Like,
Yeah, I don't get that. That's ridiculous. Like,
Mr. Immortal. What if they just cut him up and then
And, like-
don't put him together?
Yeah, like, what if you send different parts of him, like, out to different parts of the universe, bro? Like, just cut his hand off and put it on a ship. and
For
just
reals.
Send that shit somewhere. Like, what? Will it come back? Will it,
What was that
like-
character from Naruto in the Akatsuki?
Oh, the Kisame?
No,
the
no,
Kisame's
no.
the sword.
He would always
the-
praise Lord
yeah,
Jashin
yeah,
and shit.
yeah, I know what
Like,
you're
he
talking
would be
about.
cut up and stuff, but he
I
would
forgot
still
his
be
name.
alive. You know, all you got to do is put him back together, but he would still be alive. On the contrary to Mr. Immortal, you cut him up, he dies, but you just put him back together, he survives,
That was
which is a
crazy.
trip. You know, he was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
He was a caveman, like all this shit. Like I wonder how much
Beginning
shit
of
he went
time,
through. Like
or how much, like, he influenced the world just being a
yeah,
part of random shit throughout the time.
but we'll see what's up with him. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have an encounter with Omni-Man once again. I'm
Oh, yeah,
pretty
the way-
sure it's gonna happen.
The way he's, like, writing Mark.
Oh well, we'll see because I don't know what.
The way he's writing
show
Mark,
can hold, yeah.
He's like, he holds some resentment right there.
Yeah, man.
He's going to be looking for a fight for sure.
So his old crew, the Guardians, before the Guardians we have now, like Monster Girl and Robot
The
and
Fish
Rexplode
King
and all that. He used to have like what was the Fish King's name? Aquarius, I think was his name.
I think so, King Aquarius.
He used to have the red the Flash character.
Yeah.
Red something.
I don't remember.
I can't remember his name exactly,
And then
but
the chick,
the chick, the Wonder Woman like chick, and then
the green,
like
Green Lantern type
yeah,
person.
I enjoyed all those characters, but coming back to this one character, Darkwing, the Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the
So
prince.
in this episode, we get to see his sidekick come out in Midnight City. It's like that city that's covered in
That
that.
was wild.
It was a trip, huh?
They put a curse on the city. to make
But
it dark.
he's over here trying to like create his own form of justice, but he's still he's still brutalizing people, like he's still
Yeah,
killing people, and that's why Mark was like, you can't just kill people, man. Like Darkwing, the original one, I knew he wouldn't have done
Like,
that.
He had moral code, yeah.
But something is up his spine because the way he was talking and he was referred to as a sidekick, he didn't like that. He found that degrading.
He got mad.
He's
quick.
trying to prove himself for something, but I mean, I don't think he's going about it the right
And
way.
he sent him to that void, bro. That
void is
that was
creepy as
creepy.
dude.
You hear those creatures and shit, like
It's like you're in a dark ocean and you know there's creatures around you and you can't see them at all, but you can hear them. That's fucking crazy.
Fucking wild.
Even as Invincible, I would have been a little bit scared. Yeah, I'm like, dude, like.
I think that's why he was like, remember, I'm Omni-Man's son. I'll fucking murder you if you don't get me out of here.
Yeah, that's
he was
crazy.
getting like a little paranoid or something.
Yeah. He had to like reverse it on him and act like the evil one for a second.
Yeah,
like,
nah, you gotta
dude,
get me out of here,
that was like a little sign of Mark
little
being
snippet,
ruthless.
yeah,
I was
that
like,
little
bro,
snippet
that's
that was the vermine.
let's
in
see
him,
what
bro.
we get from him later on for reals. One other thing that I also wanted to mention that I think was pretty pretty interesting. Maybe not in this episode wasn't that deep, but maybe going forward because it seems like he's gonna want to investigate to see what's up. That fool Donald, the Bobby Hill lookalike.
Bobby Hill.
Yeah, our boy Bobby Hill.
Yo.
Yeah, so he's dope. He was a good character in season 1, but he ended up dying. Remember, Omni-Man grabbed his spine and the house blew up around him.
He suicide bombed himself to get Omni-Man.
Yeah, so when we saw him come out in this episode, he didn't even know what was going on. He acted like he was just regular living.
Like he was just doing his job.
Yeah, so then when what was that Mark's name? His mom's name. I forgot her name. Debbie.
Oh, okay.
She saw him. She was like, "What the fuck? Like, why is he here?"
How is this fool here? Like,
Cecil had to play it cool. Cecil had to play it cool. He was like, "Yeah, he's just some dude. Like, he's regular. Don't even trip." But like, he had to walk her away a little bit and just say like, "Let's go do something else." But he was left with like, tripping? "Yo, like, what's going on? Like, why she act weird when she saw me? Like, if she knows me already, you know, like."
He knew something was up.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, later on in the show, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like a character, and he's gonna be doing something that's gonna like blow up or something, or maybe not blow up, but he's gonna be involved in some way that's gonna affect the show. I'm pretty sure.
It's gonna be like this food. The fact that they can like clone him.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna have other clones of people out there ready.
Dude.
Like that, you know? Like maybe they have people's DNA makeup ready, and if something goes bad, they'll just.
Bro, I have a theory, and I don't know if this might be true, and I have no idea. But now that you mentioned that, what if when Omni-Man was first like being a hero and he was good at first, like what if Cecil got DNA from him or something?
Blood sample or something.
Something, yeah. And then there's something going on in the background that we don't know of, and there might be like an extra Viltrumite, maybe not the exact copy, but with the genes of Omni-Man. So, dude, we'll see what's up.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
We'll see what's up. That'd be crazy. Yeah. I can't wait to see the rest of the show, man. Last but not least, one of the biggest scenes of the show that I enjoyed a lot was the Atlantean fight with the Kraken.
Bro, that was ruthless.
It was a dope
The one hand
scene.
smack on all the kids, like
bro. Before that though, let me bring up one thing. When Cecil brought it up to Mark's attention, Invincible, he was like, "Yo, like, they're a little sour from your dad fucking up
the King
King Aquarius.
His head off, like.
So by Atlantean law, he would have to." For justice, he would have to go down and marry the queen to replace the king. But Omni-Man's not there, so it's Mark's job. It goes into the next of kin. But it's funny because Cecil was like, since Omni-Man's not here, it goes to you. But in my head, I'm like, even if Omni-Man was there, pretty sure he'll just fuck him up. Like he'll just destroy all of them. Like he's not gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go in and comply. Like he destroyed almost the whole city.
And during their fight, they destroyed a bunch of that.
So
shit
it's like,
too.
dude, like Omni-Man being there wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, he would have for sure.
Invincible's a good guy, so he was down to go down and have a chat with the queen. Come to find out, he doesn't even have to marry her no more, but he has to get down with the big ass fish. It was a dope fight, yeah. And Invincible's getting his ass. Invincible. The one thing I like about the show that other shows don't have is we get to see the main characters get their ass beat like hard, and not just once, and then he's gonna get stronger.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be hard.
For the
he keeps getting his ass whipped. So that's what I love about the show. So when he was getting down with the Kraken creature, it was hard for him to like overcome, and he was just gonna bounce.
And then he saw it destroying.
But he saw it, dude. What you mentioned, like 5 kids in a row, 5 fish kids in a row.
It was like they were holding the flags for their people, and this one just
boom, just stomps on them, kills them all. Like you see all the blood. I'm like, bro, like imagine the moms like there, like seeing that.
Yeah, everyone just around like, oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah, good thing Mark's a good guy. You know, he wanted to go back and help, and he destroyed that fucking creature. He helped him out. But one thing I did notice too is that, regardless of him being a good guy, he has that little bit in him where he doesn't listen to every single order Cecil gives him. Like, up to that point, he said, fuck it, I'm going to just, like, do what I think is good.
Yeah.
Which is good, but it's also, like, in Cecil's head, he's like, this is how Omni-Man was. Yeah. Like, he wasn't obeying me, like, directly all the time. Sometimes he would go off the charts a little bit. So, I mean...
But that's where things get a little gray, because as a superhero...
You got to make the right choice.
Yeah, you want to do the right thing. But then during those moments, it's like, what is the right
This show actually gives us a perfect example of the Civil War movie, the Marvel Civil War movie. How like Captain America was like, what if there's something going down, but we can't go because these fools don't want to let us go. So like that's what we're seeing right now. So but there's only there's only Invincible, so it's not like a whole team he's controlling. The Guardians, they're more compliant. They'll obey Cecil.
Yeah, they're just straight.
But they'll still have their little rebel moments.
Like Suicide Squad.
But I mean, we'll see what happens in the future with Mark and his decision making. I hope everything comes out good.
Oh, and then when the dude who like can open portals,
he
went into the multi-universe where Cecil,
Levi, Angstrom. That's his
Is that
name.
his name?
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy, man. He's like a Kang from his universe.
Yeah, like Cecil and Donald were both females in that universe, and they walked in on him, and this Mark's just like tied up to this machine or something. Just
it sucks. He's a complicated character, bro, because it seems like when he was doing that whole mechanism with a bunch of clones of himself, it seems like he was trying to just get knowledge, but I didn't get evil intentions. I didn't get bad intentions from him, but the universe where he lives, the Mark there, the Invincible there, he's a fucking bad guy. He agreed with Omni-Man. He started fucking up the city.
He said for the greater.
He even killed Adam Eve, which I found a little bit trippy because I feel like
Adam Eve... No, he didn't kill her. Remember, he snaps her neck to keep her immobilized.
Oh, and yeah, vegetable.
And his dad said, that's what you were practicing on all those soldiers. Like, so he's been doing that.
Dude,
like,
that's crazy.
He got to the point where he just snapped her neck so she can't use
her power.
I
forgot about that little detail. You mentioning this? Crazy.
She's just going to be a vegetable.
I don't know. Part of me, though, I feel like they kind of nerfed her because, I mean, she can control atoms. I feel like she could just heal herself. Even some guy in a video I was watching was like, surprisingly, she can't heal her scars. And in my head, I'm like, that's true. Like,
I think it works with her hands. I think like if she touches something,
that's
or like
true.
She waves it or something, because he broke her neck. She's just seeing like she.
That's
can't move
crazy, man. That's crazy.
So she doesn't control it.
Yeah, this show is giving us some crazy ass moments, bro. Like it leaves me impacted, impressed. Like I just hope we get more.
They show you those what if thoughts. Like, they're like, oh, what if she got fucked up and like she wanted to fix herself? Like, nah, she can't. Like, nobody's omnipotent. Like. Everybody can get killed here.
Yeah, that's what I like about the show. Exactly what I mentioned earlier. There's weaknesses to everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. I mean, it was a good talk. The show was dope. The episode was dope. Let's see what episode 3, 4, 5, the rest of them have to offer. Yeah. There's gonna be 8 episodes this season.
Oh, okay.
So only up to episode 8 we're gonna watch.
Yeah,
but
so it's gonna be a quick ride.
Yeah. Let's see what fights we get. We're already seeing some new shit. So let's see. Hopefully, in these next episodes we get some bangers.
Yeah.
You know, the rest of the crew is gonna be there. You know, we got Marvin coming up next on episode 3.
Nice.
Let's give him his shot at it. Let's see what he thinks of the next episode. So, up until next time, guys, you know,
this has been it. Yeah, make sure you follow Them Boys 7 on all our social medias.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You know, we got Twitter, but we haven't really grown on Twitter. So just give us a shout out on any other platform. Like I said, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So... Yeah. I mean, there was a blast having a little talk session with my boy Alan right here.
I hope to see you guys soon. Hope you guys liked the video, the discussion, and make sure you give us a like and follow us on our socials. Keep up with us.
Hell yeah, boys.
All right, guys.
Peace.
See you in the next one.